All right, our own Jason Jones is one of the most compelling reporters you're going to find covering the southern border right now. He joins me tonight from Del Rio, Texas, with a very harsh look at the reality of an open border. Jason.
Rob, good afternoon. It's good to be with you. You know, it's stunning listening to those stories from those sheriffs and what they're going through in Arizona. I'm here in Del Rio, Texas. And, you know, we're always talking about the border crisis, but how are our own citizens being impacted? You know, I call them the forgotten Americans, our ranchers and our farmers. And I don't want to take you to the border today. I want to take you 69 miles north of the border. I want to introduce you to Dr. Michael Vickers. He's a staple to Texas. He's a well-known rancher. And they are having smugglers overrun their area, and they're dealing with overwhelming numbers of migrants dying on their properties. In Brooks County under the Biden administration, they've had 244 bodies recovered. And I want to show you what that looks like and what our farmers and ranchers are going through. Listen to Dr. Michael Vickers in our interview together.
It's been a number of years ago, but about a mile and a half down here, there's a cross fence, and there's a gate on it. You're going into the next pasture, and 12-year-old kid tried to, obviously he was left behind, was trying to keep up, and collapsed right there and died, and was found right there. I've got a picture of him. You know, it's just a lot of kids left behind out here.
How long have you been dealing with this out here, Doc?
This is our 17th year being border volunteers, going out on operations on private property to help the Border Patrol, Texas Rangers, and other law enforcement to catch these smugglers.
Doc, of all of it, though, of the diseases that you're seeing, of the criminal element that you're dealing with out here, the drug trafficking that you have talked to me about since I've been here with you today, the human smuggling and the trafficking of all of it out here, what bothers you the most?
Probably the thing that bothers me the most are these coyotes. They have a big group with them. They're leading a big group, and in that group there'll be a bunch of children. And in just about most of the cases, they're not children there with their parents. They're with strangers. And in the morning when they get up and leave, if those kids don't get up and move out with them, they leave them behind. And we've rescued a lot of children out here that have been left behind. We've rescued some that have just right down the road here from where we're out here tonight, watching the trails. And that's really heartbreaking.
Rob, to see these ranchers and farmers going through this, it's absolutely incredible. And I will say it again and again, we have got this all wrong. The national security failures to this country are truly tremendous. I flew with the men and women at Texas DPS in these helicopters behind me today in one flight, Rob, 78 apprehensions. I watched these men rescue 9 people who had been kidnapped and were held hostage by smugglers. And we've got it all on video for you tomorrow. And 4 of these hostage takers were taken into custody by 2 of them by one Border Patrol agent at a time because he was all alone. If it weren't for these helicopters, those hostage takers and those victims would still be out in the desert. Get ready for tomorrow. I've got incredible footage. I've never seen in my career what's taking place on the southwest border, Rob.